in 2021, his development overall has been beyond encouraging.
High flyer and a great shooter. What a combo. Here's Poole. Williams grabs the board.
Well, this is certainly not the game he was hoping for offensively, but they've been able to find points as a team even without his contributions.
They're punishing those late defensive rotations, getting good looks inside throughout the half.
Thomas with the ball. Lets it go from 11. Count it. Good. Thomas has got 4 points in the quarter. And here's Giddey. Lays it up and banks it in. And so it's tied as we head to halftime. Stay with us, folks. We'll be back just after halftime to get the third quarter started.
31.
Halftime is here. And what better way to tip it off than to analyze the latest news?
If you're looking to add more double-doubles to your stat sheet, Vucevic is the right guy for you. He's a monster on the backboard and the...
Let's switch gears to the Chicago Bulls. They're in a tight one after the first half.
I like what they're doing. Playing with physicality. They've worked hard to get...
And that'll do it for us.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. It has been a clinic out there by Zion Williamson.
Can they come up with an answer for him coming out of the half? They have to change something defensively.
Yeah, I'd love to see what they drew up in the locker room, because you're right. He's the problem right now.
We've got Zion Williamson, Jordan Poole out there with Cameron Thomas. Then there's Trey Murphy, and it's Messi in at the 5 down low. So that's the group out there for New Orleans. The Pelicans trail. Now Williamson, pass to Messi, fires the 3. Chicago has got 9 rebounds in the game. Boy, he's getting it done. Thomas defends. Here's Buzelis. Fires the 3. He can't hit that time. Thomas, right side. Here's Poole. Williams grabs the board. Williams has got rebound number 10 tonight with that last one. And it's Thomas with the rebound.
Okay, that's how you stop a dunk. The defender brings the interference in a big way.
First team foul.
And here in the second half of play, we're just over a minute in. Thomas outside. Now here's Williamson. 11 points in the game. Good on the bucket. Williamson's got 13.
Williamson is putting together a great performance, really hunting his shots.
Here's Giddey. Pelicans cleared away. Messi's got 4 rebounds now. Pass to Poole. Fires from deep. Look at Poole showing the range.
And Poole is a guy that feels very comfortable operating beyond the arc.
Giddey against Poole. Outside White. The shot's good on the assist by Giddey. Giddey's got 4 assists in the game.
Exchanging buckets from downtown. That's been a staple of tonight's game.
Yeah, sometimes you get in a shootout like this, but you just hope that you can get a stop first.
Here in the second half, these teams still neck and neck.
I really like how each team is matching the other's intensity.
Well, the last time the Bulls won a playoff series was back in 2015, Greg.
That was back when Butler and Rose were their leading scorers. And it just shows you just how long it's been. But they've been stuck in mediocrity ever since. And right now, they are desperate for a breakthrough season.
Pass to White, and there's a whistle. That goes on Cam Thomas. That's his first foul. Jones, he's checked in for the Pelicans. And the Bulls also making a change. Brooks is checked in. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Jordan Poole. That's his first foul.
Second team foul.
A little over 2.5 minutes off the clock in this final half of play. Giddey, the kick out to White. Clock at 6. Oh, sweet move. It's hauled in by New Orleans. All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Well, the Pelicans are still developing their on-court chemistry. Coach Willie Green said this group is still pretty young in terms of being on the floor together. We're starting to figure it out. We just have to stay committed and continue to be elite on both ends of the floor, and it starts with our defense. BA?
They've really got something, Allie. Thanks.
And Jones has made huge strides as a three-point shooter since his rookie season. He's now a serious threat from out there.
Blocked. And it's out of bounds. Still Chicago's ball. And it's time to take another look at that powerful block.
Yeah, obviously he had the shot well anticipated, able to shut it down with authority.
Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the third quarter. And it's Williamson with the ball for the Pelicans. It's a three-point game. Poole, the pass to Thomas. Back to Poole. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. And in a game this close, they're going to challenge the call. Coach does not agree with it, and he wants him to take another look at the monitor.
And even with the coach...
The play is for review under NBA rules.
Even after the video review,
there's no doubt there's going to be a gray area in a lot of these calls. But at least we have the option to take a second look, so the officials can be sure they get it right. And they've made their decision. The call will stand.
And as much as it hurts to lose a challenge, I think Coach would challenge that call again if he could. He really disagreed with the foul, and he's still peeved.
Understand, in this league, the opportunity always exists to make a name for yourself.
It certainly does, Brian. And guys that maybe haven't gotten their opportunity, if they're ready when they get it, then they're going to burst onto the scene, and they'll no longer be under the radar guys. Look at a guy like Jalen Brunson, second-round pick, bench guy in Dallas for a long time, and then now an all-star.
All right, Graham, what do you think about Jordan Poole's nickname, the Pool Party?
Oh, it's very apt, right? Because when he's on, everyone is having a good time. But it also speaks to his relaxed attitude. He's out there to shoot and have fun while doing it.
And that one's long.
I'm not sure how he's going to explain that shot later.
Yeah, you know, back in the day, you'd be taking a seat. Now, unfortunately, it seems like we see too many ill-advised shots.
2 minutes remaining.
Giddey against Poole. And that one's good. Giddey.
And sometimes defenders just forget how tall Giddey is. I mean, the 6'8" guard is solid finishing inside.
And we've got a timeout called by Willie Green. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy here. Looney's checked in for New Orleans. Bay comes in for Zion Williamson. Kessler, he's checked in for Chicago. Okoro comes in for White. Bay passes to Looney. Looney getting downhill. Kessler with a rebound. The Bulls trail by 5. Poole against Giddey. And he converts the layup. Giddey's got 12.
And so much fight put it on the interior that time.
Thomas outside. From downtown. And it's Giddey with a rebound. Giddey's got his 4th rebound in this one. Chicago's gone only 1 of 3 from deep here in the 3rd. It's hauled in by New Orleans. Jones feels it out. And there's the call on Dylan Brooks. That's his first foul. Murray's checked in for Poole. And a change for the Bulls. Jones, he's checked in for Giddey. Jones up top. Brooks defending. The shot by Looney, no good. The Bulls trail by 3. Outside Jones. Pass to Kessler. Murray brings the double for the tie. The rebound by Murray.
Wow, his shooting woes continue, and it's weighing down this offense.
There's a 4-second difference between the shot and game clock. Here's Thomas. Yep, count it. Thomas has got 4 points now in the quarter.
If you give him any sort of space, he's going to attack.
Murray against Jones. To the inside, Kessler. And he got the whistle on the way up, so he'll be headed to the line for a pair. Chicago shooting their 5th and 6th free throw attempts tonight. That free throw good from Kessler.
For the Bulls, Kessler. 2 shots.
No good on the second, so he hits 1 of 2. Here's Bay. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. That one on Kessler.
I don't mind that. I mean, they met him at the rim and temporarily prevented the points.
And so Bay nails both of them. But if it goes, that shot is off. And so it's the New Orleans Pelicans with a 6-point lead at the close of the quarter. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
And I'll tell you what, this was a no-brainer tonight. Take a look at the precision on this feed. Couldn't place it any better.
Yeah, that's high-level playmaking. He makes it look easy, but it's not.
We've reached the 4th quarter and what? And so in the game for the Bulls, Patrick Williams out there with Dylan Brooks. Then it's Walker Kessler. Then it's Kobe White. And it's Jones in at the point guard. Well, Coach, Zion is always must-see TV when he plays. It's his availability that is questioned.
Yeah, it is, Brian, but he's been healthier. And when he plays, there's nobody like him in the NBA with that size, skill, and force. White is just so fast. Once he leaks out in the open floor, he's tough to keep pace with.
And off the front iron, and in it goes.
Well, maybe the defense thinks they can live with that, but he's pretty consistent from that mid-range area.
Oh, they get a hand on it. And stolen by Alvarado. Here's Looney. Throws it down, and the official calls a foul. It may be a 3-point play. That one on Kessler.
Talk about taking advantage of the opportunity.
How about the anticipation right there that led to the steal? Then he goes straight to the bucket.
Turning great defense into great offense. That's the kind of stop you're looking for.
Jones, the pass to White. It's hauled in by Zion Williamson.
Won't see him miss that one too many times.
Yeah, it was a great look. Sometimes they don't fall. You've just got to keep taking great shots.
And a look now at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Pelicans.
Well, what I like is not only have they been forcing turnovers, they've been capitalizing on those opportunities.
They're also finding a lot of points tonight off of transition play, running the floor and using the fast break to beat the defense.
Plenty of daylight on that shot. And the Pelicans lead by 11.
No waiting around from Poole. He got rid of it quickly.
Pass to Brooks. Launches it. Sends it home from three-point land. Brooks has gotten himself going with a triple. His first basket of the game. Poole outside. Shoots it from...
Giving it up. Jordan Poole, the right decision.
Here's White. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. Grant, how about Kobe White? Going from a bench player to one of the league leaders in minutes.
Yeah, Kobe played more than 35 minutes per game last season. Top 10 in the league. We saw White hit another level, so he has an exciting future in front of him.
And the Pelicans making a change here. Queens checked in.
And they've been able to maintain this lead despite his inconsistency.
Passes to White.
They're having a hard time with fouls. It's still early, but one more and they'll be over the limit.
The Pelicans making a switch here. Bayes checked in. And we'll have a timeout called by Billy Donovan. Coach clearly has something he wants to say to his team right now.
Chicago timeout call.